people were just getting in because honestly, I'm now just getting in. My friend Mike Rockwell, him and I think Gary Balazar, I believe the guys. Yeah. They have the multifamily thing, and they were pushing it. I knew before, but to be honest with you, when he posted that at first, I thought it was like, I have to get there. I remember I told him, I said, you know, I'm working my way there. You know, I got to build up first before I could do like 30, 40 doors, right? But then, you know, once I went to your conference, you know, it gave me a different perspective. It let me know, you know, anyone can really do this. Yeah. You know? So go more deeper into this.
Yeah. So like a lot of people, like I was this way too. Like you drive down the road, you see an apartment building, you're like, oh, it's some rich guy owns it. Some life insurance company owns it. And I think that there's just such a lack of education out there surrounding apartments, especially here in Canada. And actually that's one of the big reasons why I started the conference, because I don't think multifamily real estate is, the education's not there. The, you know, it's like closed doors kind of stuff. So I want to get the word out to more people. And quite honestly, you know, you look at the banks and everything, you know, the banks want you to invest in their mutual fund. Like that's what they, so, you know, real estate is an alternative investment. So the banks, that your general population is not getting the education they need about investing in real estate. And most people, they live in houses or they rent a house. So it's like, oh, okay, well, this seems safe. They see it on HGTV all the time. You know, the flipping shows, oh, I'm going to invest in real estate, so I'm going to get a house. And then they're like, oh, like, you know, fourplex is really scary. So I'll do a couple houses and I'll do a fourplex. And then everybody, it seems like everybody's really hesitant to get into apartments where, you know, I firmly believe if I could go back in time, I would tell myself, skip all the single family homes, just buy an apartment building. And there's so many benefits to doing so. Like number one, the cash flow is stronger. You know, a lot of my mistake building up my single family home portfolio was I was equity rich but cash flow poor. The cash flow sucks. Something goes wrong, like there's no cash flow there. So the safety of the investment, I would call single family homes a lot riskier than apartment buildings. And then plus you have the buyers. It's more of a retail, you know, retail buyer for a house, right? You have the general population buying them. You have the emotional swings with the market. Apartments a lot more stable. You have the scale in terms of units. You have your expense ratio per unit, the type of debt you can have. But I think the biggest benefit is, you know, at a scale, you can bring in an experienced property manager who can run the building for you. With the single family home, the margins are so tight, most people self-manage. So let me ask you this. So if you're a brand new investor and you're going to make a ton of mistakes, is it riskier to do it yourself and with zero cash flow and make a whole bunch of mistakes, or buy an apartment building, have somebody who knows what they're doing helping you along the way? I would argue that buying an apartment building is a safer investment. It's just people don't know about it.